This is video quiz number 3 over chapters 9 and 10. And the first question is, what are some key ideas or concepts that stood out to you in this chapter? And some key ideas that stood out to me were that there are 4 methods of delivering when speaking, and they are reading from a manuscript, reciting from memory, impromptu speaking, and speaking extemporaneously. Each method is used for a specific purpose to fit the speech that you choose. Another key concept is that there are many factors that play a role in your delivery of your voice. For example, volume, pitch, rate, pauses, articulation, and pronunciation are all different parts that affect the delivery of a speech. Lastly, nonverbal communication can be just as important as your verbal. Eye contact is a gesture that is important to help you connect with your audience. Question number 2, what did you learn in this chapter that you did not know before? Something I did not know before this chapter was that when you change the pitch of your voice, usually for emotion or excitement, it is called inflections. Number 3, why are these ideas important to public speaking? And these ideas are important to public speaking because this is what makes up giving a speech. Your verbal and nonverbal communication is what determines if you are getting your point or message across to your intended audience successfully. Number 4, how can they be used in other areas of your personal and professional life? In any major speech, your vocal delivery, along with your body language, are imperative in conveying your presentation. In any future job that I have, I will have to have these skills in order to communicate with others. And lastly, number 5, what are some other key ideas in this chapter? Some other key concepts were articulation and volume of your voice are important, especially in your delivery. For example, articulation is the way you formulate the sounds for a word. And for chapter 10, the first question was, what are some key concepts or ideas to you that you found in this chapter? And there are many different visual aids to choose from that will best fit within your speech. Some of these visual aids include an object, a chart, a graphic, a drawing, video clips, and PowerPoints. These are some good forms of visual representations that someone can use in a speech to help their audience to stay interested and better understand the information. There are certain guidelines that you should be following in class during a speech. Also, question number 2 is, what did you learn in this chapter that you did not know before? And something that I did not know before this chapter was that the visual aid Powtoons and it is basically another newer form of PowerPoint that uses animation in the presentations, and it can also include background music or audio, photos, and text content. Question number 3, why are these ideas important to public speaking? Visual aids are key parts of speeches because they will help the audience to understand the material better through a visual factor and not just only verbally. This also helps keep the audience interested during your speech. And question number 4, how can this be used in your personal or professional life, these ideas? And so in a professional setting, if I ever want to present any type of information, new ideas, or suggestions to any colleagues, it is crucial that I include some type of visual aid to help deliver my message successfully. And lastly, number 5, some other key ideas and concepts in this chapter. This chapter included how to effectively display visual aids in other classes and also integrating visual aids into work presentations. And so this sums up the end of video quiz number 3 for chapters 9 and 10.